Look out, dude. So there's a serpent here, which apparently leads to treasure. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Tulip Travels. Megan and I are here in Panama, in the city of David. Well, just north of the city of David. This is where we're staying. You can see we're just kind of right on the side of the road. It's pretty hot here. On average, it's about 93 degrees. We've spent the past couple days just hanging out in our Airbnb. I've been pretty sick, so just kind of taking it easy. But today, I'm feeling a lot better, and Megan and I are going to be heading to a town about 45 minutes away from here called Volcan. And in Volcan, we're going to head to a place that's kind of like animal rescue. So we've packed up, and we're going to get on the motorcycle and then head on the road. Maybe see some other stuff there. What else do we have planned for today?
We're gonna go to old, like, ruins museum.
Ruins museum?
Yeah, Panama doesn't have like an official, like, archaeological museum, but this is like some really old shit we're gonna see.
Cool. So that's the plan. We'll take you along, and we'll see what happens on the way. Okay, everyone, well, here we are at Raquel's Ark. I realized on the way up that's a play off of Noah's Ark. I wish it looked like a boat, but we can't have everything. Yeah, we're told there's animals inside. We saw an animal outside. There was a cat.
A dog.
A dog. And you can see here, we're just kind of in a neighborhood. So, yeah, it's just a house. Take a look. See? All right, well, let's see what's going on inside. All right.
So don't let the dog out.
Okay, we'll stay right here. Hi, puppy.
Are you Raquel?
I don't know. Do you have a warrant?
No, no warrant, no warrant, no.
Okay.
We just saw that you have some animals here.
Yeah. Unless you have a warrant, then no.
Yeah, no warrant.
Totally.
Oh, I know these little guys.
Gosh.
What is the name for these again?
This is a Kawaki.
Kawaki.
When you go to this side.
Okay.
Go up to
Because these monkeys are grabbers. Yeah, so enter this side.
Okay. Ah, yep, there's a monkey.
He's grabbing.
He sees. Okay. Oh, and there's a husky.
Where are you guys staying tonight?
We have a spot in David.
Oh, David. Oh, in hell.
In hell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's the story with these animals here?
So
why are they here?
these were kept, these great-great-grandparents were kept at the zoo that kept them in small cages in David.
Okay.
So the Ministry of the Ambiente allowed me to bring them here.
Awesome.
So they'd have movable space.
Yeah, tons
Yeah.
I used to have otters and I used to have raccoons, and the otters and raccoons would swim in the pond.
They
so they
live
would
together.
swim here and they all live together. But the otter and the raccoon, they found out in the cage. And they were cute. If I ever had an otter, they're the funnest. They're the funnest animals I've ever had.
As you can see, we have this sweet girl up here. This is the female, and then the male's the one that we see running around over there. Right, so the grandparents lived at the zoo in David, which is the city that we're just staying north of. And the administrator of the zoo, I suppose, let this lady bring the children here so they have a place to run around much bigger because they can't be released into the wild. And you can kind of see, so yeah, they get visitors, they're taken care of. Used to be otters, apparently. Check out how this guy does his little flips. Bam. There you go, bud, do it again.
Anyway, within 2 minutes he was there.
Here we go, get ready, and...
So the rumor got out.
Yeah. Oh. So how long have you been here and doing this?
Well, I retired in 2014, so I've been doing this permanently, but I've been doing this since 2001.
Really?
Because I found that animals are just kept as pets in small cages, and so and then a lot of times animals are hit by cars and then or injured.
Yeah.
Or maybe people have had them as pets and they don't want them anymore. So I built this facility.
Are these babies then?
Yeah, these are squirrel monkeys.
Squirrel monkeys.
Come on, dog.
Okay.
So this is a squirrel monkey.
Okay.
Henry came to me because the other squirrel monkeys in Punta Rica were abusing him. And so the people thought it would be best, because he was the size of this one.
Yeah.
And so the other people thought it would be best to bring Henry here. Henry adopted George as his baby because George didn't want to wear a diaper. And so they had to come outside. So this is a baby, only 6 months old. This is 6 years old. And the tail was eaten by Pepito because I was walking on the outside and he was on my shoulder. And when I turned around, Pepito grabbed the tail and pulled it in and was starting to chew on it.
Oh my goodness.
I did not realize that these are the victims of them.
Those monkeys over there
ate these.
eat these little guys.
Yeah. And George just does not want to ever leave. I just want to show you he doesn't want to leave Henry. He doesn't want to leave Henry.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't.
George is good with you.
Hi.
But
Go.
Don't hug him. Let him hold you like he was holding me.
Yeah.
Because if you try to hug him, he'll bite.
Okay.
Because he's thinking he's being trapped.
Gotcha. Oh no, you're not trapped, buddy.
So you're one of the few people he actually jumped to.
Really?
Yeah, it's very rare.
Look at that, Megan. Continuing the tour, who knows what we'll see next?
Totally.
These are the bad monkeys.
That's awesome.
The funny thing is,
The mean monkeys. Cute though. They just like to eat other monkeys. And I find that to be a problem. But I also eat other animals as well, so I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh, yeah.
A
A weasel.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I know. Come on.
Have you ever gotten any pretty serious injuries from any of these animals?
Yeah. This one is fine. She's just shy. But no, I just want to let you see him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Hi.
Wow.
I know in the United States now you can be fined if you don't use proper pronouns.
Oh.
So it's a she.
Gotcha. Good to know. She is shy.
Oh, there she's back.
That's
She's
okay.
shy.
Hi,
baby.
She's shy.
That's cool.
Tida. Nope, no more? I thought we were going to get jumped there for a second. Well, Megan, have you ever held monkeys before?
No.
Have you ever had them just jumped you? They really...
That was terrifying.
Was it? Yeah, you were not ready.
I was like, I was
At
afraid
first.
he was gonna bite me, but it was so soft, and he was like, just like clinging to me.
Yeah, was that pretty cool?
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
These are the kind of monkeys you need to be careful of, but look at the face.
Look at your face. He's giving you Evan.
These two are fighting. Hey. Hey. Ay. Look, this guy's baring his teeth at this dog. This dog's messing with his monkey. Everybody's pissed. So, you can have your opinions about a place like this, but I mean, really, there's no other option for animals, like these kinds of animals here, you know, if they're not in the zoo, which is, you could say, arguably worse, then they aren't really going to be in the wild. So this is the next best thing for them. It's unfortunate, but they really are taken care of here. This woman cares for them a lot, and she knows what she's doing. And they get frequent visitors, and they have friends, and yeah. I mean, they may not all like each other, but, you know, it's better than a really small enclosure, I suppose. Look out, dude. They're just messing with each other right now.
So you guys can come on in.
Okay.
Just keep the dog out.
Okay.
Kale.
Hi. Oh, you have such soft hands.
Yeah. She doesn't do any work.
Wow, so soft. I've seen that movie Animal House, but I didn't know I'd actually come to one, huh? So she only takes these animals if they were injured, abandoned, or they were pets and they have nowhere else to go. So that's all the animals that you see here. All right, well, that was the tour of the Noah's Ark here in Panama. Quite interesting. Got to spend some time with monkeys closer than I've ever been. Excuse me, friend. I need to come through here. All right, well, try and sneak through. Okay, now that officially ends the tour of Raquel's Ark here in Panama.
What an interesting place.
Truly, truly interesting. So, yeah, now we're about 4 kilometers away from an archaeological museum site thing.
Is that someone's house again?
Is that someone's house? It's different, I like it.
Yeah.
Let's grab some food before we go learn about the different archaeological things of Panama and what it has to offer. Well, we found a place to eat lunch, and it does not look like it's going to disappoint. Check this out. We got chicken and rice, but it came with a couple extra goodies. Go ahead, Megan, dive in. Show me what we're working with. What do we got?
We got some chicken and veggies, salad,
Yep.
a tamal, gallo pinto, and the best part, a plantain.
Boom, there it is. All right, let's eat. Check it out. You know you're in Central America when you get chicken and rice and they serve it just with like the vertebrae of a bird. There's some squishy stuff in there. I don't know.
That's the marrow.
It's quite nice. You want some? All right, well, that was an absolutely fantastic meal. Megan and I, having gone through all of Central America now, have really enjoyed a lot of different kinds of food. And even though we love Mexican food because it's spicy and it's flavorful, there's something about Typico food, just that straightforward rice and beans, vegetables, chicken that hits the spot.
It does.
Yeah.
Makes you not feel like crap.
Yeah, Mexican food kind of makes you feel like crap. So it's delicious, but it's bad for you. Anyway, it's fantastic. And it was only $16 for both of those plates and a drink, which is really good. So anyway, now we're gonna head over to
The archaeological thing.
yeah, archaeological something. Wow, it's windy here. Very windy. We're up at about 5,000 feet, and it shows.
It feels so good.
It does. It feels great. Okay, let's head over there. Well, we've made it to the place that I still cannot remember the name of. Tío Baria something. And when we left the restaurant, I was foolish in thinking to myself, well, it's only 4 kilometers down the road. How much could happen in 4 kilometers? So I didn't put my GoPro on my helmet. And silly me, so much happened. First of all, take a look around at this beautiful, beautiful landscape. Now, if you're interested to see how pretty it gets, stick around to the end of the video because I will record the ride back and you won't be disappointed. It's absolutely stunning. But on the way, we were also stopped by the cops and nothing happened. They just wanted to ask for my license and passport to make sure everything was in order, and it was. And yeah, we were led away with some smiles and a couple questions about why we drove all the way down here from the United States. Yeah, so I apologize, but here we are. So let's have a look around and see what we can find. Wow.
Giant wishies.
Giant wishies?
Yes.
What's a wishy?
A dandelion.
A dandelion.
I just recently learned that from a 4-year-old.
A 4-year-old taught you how to use wishies. What would you wish for if you could blow one of these over? Oh, you get a pretty big wish with one of these, you think?
I'd probably wish for some coffee.
Some coffee? I don't know what I would wish for. Maybe some hair? Is that what you said? Rude. I like being bald. It's very fitting for a man like me. Convenient, stylish, effective.
Get my camera out, but I have
You have so much stuff.
got it.
Right, well, while Megan's struggling with that, I'll fill you in on what just happened. We were talking to a woman who I think owns the place. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think so. And if you want to walk around and do your own interpretation of everything, then it is $1. If you want a tour proper, it's $5. So Megan and I opted to do the self-guided tour and interpret everything for ourselves, which is what we're going to do. And then later,
I love this game.
she's going to show us artifacts and then probably explain to us more, and we'll get some more answers. So we're going to guess and then maybe figure out what's right or not. Smell what?
Oh, it smells good.
Doesn't smell like anything, really.
Gotta come this way.
Oh.
Here. Sniff.
That is actually quite nice.
You smell it now?
Yeah, it's sweet. It's a very sweet aroma in the air. And these flowers are so interesting too because they're not soft. They almost feel like a fake plant. You know, one that you'd buy at the store, but they're real. So Panama, compared to the other countries in Central America, doesn't have as much ancient history as perhaps Mexico, Guatemala. So Panama isn't lacking, but it's not as common. There aren't really like ruins here.
They don't have a proper history museum in the whole country.
Interesting. For someone who comes from the Pacific Northwest like us, this is just, it's almost alien-like, right? I don't know if you've ever done a haunted corn maze before, but the concept is you go into a corn maze and you get chased around by people, and it's supposed to be really scary. I feel like this would be a good place to get chased around. Aha! What do we have here? Scientific excavation. I see as much as you do. There's some holes in the ground. I'm guessing there was probably maybe things that were dug up here. It doesn't really look like it could have been a building. I don't know. Megan, what's your take? Hot take from Megan.
Scientific excavation.
Yep.
Well, they started finding ruins in this area here, and they dug it out, trying to think. They thought it was like people's ruins, but they found out that it was just a giant labyrinth for a 1,200-pound mouse that they were doing scientific experiments on.
Really? The people then, not now. Mm-hmm. So that's Megan's official guess as to what this was.
Not a guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Megan spitting some truth about what this is. I think it was probably some sort of building, but that's the boring answer. What do you think, Megan? We're like in Indiana Jones proper.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Excavations, jungle.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's like a thread of snakes, ancient artifacts. Okay, everyone, we've hijacked a tour. So we don't really speak enough Spanish to understand exactly what's going on, but we can understand a little bit. So we'll try and keep you on the in. All right, here we are. In our own little slice of paradise. Even though I don't know what it is they're saying exactly, I'm watching the tour group and then just following up and doing what they do. So they came up and they touched this plant. Now I'm going to touch this plant. It is. It's a nice plant. That's my read on it. All right, so you can see. What was that?
I don't know, something poked me. Look how big this bamboo is. Now that it's not near the tall grass, I will be a model next to it for size reference.
Yes, it is. I mean, there's Megan's leg. There's the bamboo. And this one isn't very tall. It died. But the rest of them are.
It's got like things that stick into you. Don't rub up against it. Like I did.
Oh,
now I have
wow.
them all in my arm.
Look at that.
Yep. You can feel them on me.
I'm so sorry about that.
I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
They're like little tiny shards of glass.
Oh, God. Well, don't rub it. Megan likes to touch stuff. Ever since she was a kid, I've been told, her mom said that she just enjoys touching things, to the point that when they went out, she had to encourage Megan not to touch things because she didn't want her to break anything. Megan's same instinct to touch things is very much alive today, but in the jungle, it goes one of two ways. It's, what'd you say?
It's either soft or harsh.
Yeah, that's exactly. So Megan's touching a lot of things with varied results. So here you can see this guy's from China, this guy's from Africa, and this isn't the original piece. It's the original piece is in a museum in Panama, but apparently this guy's the boss. He's Jefe, and this guy is not the boss. He is not looking. He's not. He's gritting his teeth. I think this guy's a little gordo, so he's not happy. No feliz. And then this is a map of something. And then there's a serpent here, which apparently leads to treasure. I don't know. Would help if we understood more. Luckily, our impromptu guide now is explaining to us in English everything. Well, to end the tour, we're going to head into the museum to see some more artifacts. So let's take a look.
But they studied the rocks. The rocks carving just like similar like men's bodies, you know, humans supposed to be export. The only one. We have different kind of ears. Yeah. But just that one is the first to export.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Well, I need to apologize because I was wrong about 3 things today. The first one being that I said that Panama doesn't have like a whole lot of history, but it does. So again, a lot of this is unconfirmed. It's kind of like hearsay. But this is a replication statue of an African man holding a Chinese man that, again, is a replica, but it was dug up apparently from 10,000 years ago. So there's that. And the second thing we were wrong about is that Panama does have museums, even though Megan said there weren't any.
Who said that? That was stupid. Of course Panama has museums.
Of course. And then the third bit, which I wrote down because I knew I'd forget it. Oh yeah, a lot of real artifacts. So, you know, regardless of what you say here or there are things that are being dug up in this valley, and you know, they're still trying to figure out how it ties into everything. But yeah, so pretty cool stuff that we're able to see here. And we paid it was $5 a person to tour the property and see all these different artifacts. And who knows, maybe one day it'll be a really big find. Don't know.
It was a really cool experience, though.
It was
Unexpectedly, very unique things today.
Yeah, very neat. So I think that's going to be it for the end of this episode. And, you know, of course, stick around. You can see the beautiful ride home coming out of here. It's gorgeous. You're going to love it. I know we do. And we're just going to head back and hang out. We're kind of tired. This is our big outing that we've had for the past couple days, especially for me because I've been so sick. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Can't wait to see you next time. Much love. Peace.